What is the genome?
How does your body know what to do? Why are your eyes a certain color? Or why do you look like your parents? The answer, in part, is genetics, the set of instructions that dictate all biological processes in your body. Your genome is your instruction manual, made up of genes that get passed down from parent to offspring. Genes are encoded into your DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA is a rather simple molecule. Its most basic unit is a nucleotide, which is made up of a phosphate group, a deoxyribose sugar, and a nitrogenous base. There are 4 different nitrogenous bases: adenosine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. These nucleotides form the double helix structure of DNA, where complementary nitrogenous base pairs create the sequences that make up our genes. At the most basic level, these sequences are transcribed into mRNA and then translated into proteins. RNA, ribonucleic acid, is an intermediary between DNA and protein, and it's another nucleic acid like DNA. However, it's typically single-stranded, and instead of the nitrogenous base thymine, it has uracil. 3 RNA nitrogenous bases create a codon, which code for a specific protein, as seen on this codon chart. For example, AGU codes for the amino acid serine. Let's see this process in action. We have a DNA sequence that codes for a protein. To do that, transcription occurs, where the DNA strand is used as a template to transcribe mRNA. The mRNA strand is then translated by ribosomes, the protein synthesis machinery of the cell, into a string of amino acids, a polypeptide. However, how does all of this DNA fit into your cells? The human genome contains about 2 meters of DNA, and for a single cell to carry all this DNA, it needs to be condensed into chromosomes. DNA is wound tightly around proteins called histones to create the 23 pairs of chromosomes in our somatic cells. Your DNA comes from your parents. You inherit risk factors for disease, your hair color, and other traits from your parents, who got it from their parents, and so on. With this heritability, it is easy to make the assumptions that your genetics predetermine the course of your life. However, your genome is dynamic, and various factors control how your genes are expressed. One of the ways our genome is controlled is a mechanism called epigenetics.